When he doesn't want you but won't leave you alone. Hello, my name is Chengi of Chengi's World. I am Chengi, and of course you, my precious one, are my world. Thank you for tuning in to my channel again today as we do the boy talk, man talk, and get this whole situation sorted. So you find yourself in a situation where a man is not showing up for you. He is cold more than he is hot. He is a lukewarm. He is non-committal. You don't know when you'll see him. Everything about this relationship, this courtship, this dating process says he is not into you. He is not interested in dating you. Yet, for whatever reason, he doesn't let you go. Whenever you say to him, listen, are you in this with me or are you not? He doesn't say no. He says, yes, I'm in it. I'm planning our future. I've got plans for us. Or you're already in a relationship. He doesn't come home. He doesn't show up for you. He doesn't care about you. Maybe you're even married. He doesn't care about you. You never know when you're going to see him. But for whatever reason, he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to separate. He doesn't want to have a divorce. He doesn't want to part ways. No matter what happens, and then in the time that you do confront him, he might start showing you a bit more attention, showing you a bit of love. You know it's short-lived. For some reason, you don't understand why. He's clearly not interested, clearly not present, clearly not here. But for some reason, he doesn't want to let you go. And the more he feels you pulling away, that's when he latches forth and starts giving you attention. Now that you have moved on, or he feels like you're moving on, or that you could move on, he starts to come after you. And in some cases, he might even be aggressive about it. In some ways, he might even be controlling. In some ways, he might even be intimidating. But most of the times, he pulls the charm. He says everything you want to hear. He abates your fears. He calms you down, and you think, okay, this time we're making progress. I know that he definitely wants to be. What is going on? This is very typical of men who have the narcissistic disorder, and controlling men who want to have possession of you. This is not about him wanting to be with you. This is about him owning you. Now, if it was in the olden days, he would probably have you in the basement and locked up, or, you know, he would drown your finances because you wouldn't have had access to money. So you would have been his property. But as women have become emancipated and we are free and we're able to create our own wealth and our income, he has no other way of keeping you enslaved to him other than manipulating you mentally. This relationship stopped being about love and relationship and moving forward. And this relationship became about ownership. Now, some men who have, you know, a lot of these disorders, or who have controlling personalities, who have this desire to be the center of every world. And there are a lot of them running around, a lot of boys who don't know how to keep a real woman. Or maybe you are the rock in his life. You are the one that keeps him financially stable. You are the one that keeps home together. You represent stability. He doesn't want you. He's messing around with other women. He's doing everything else that he wants to do that satisfies his desires. But he cannot let you go because he will then lose his love. He will then lose that security and that stability that he has come to depend on. So he's not letting you go because he wants a sense of family. He wants a sense of whatever it is that you give him. He just doesn't want to reciprocate. He doesn't want to be everything that you need. But ultimately, it comes down to you being his possession. He owns you. I was talking to a guy friend of mine, and he said something that was really interesting. And I don't think he meant to actually say this because he was going somewhere else with the whole conversation. But he says to me, Chengi, whenever I sleep with a woman, I own her. I know that I can always go back to her. I know that I can always have a stake. And so when I've slept with a woman and she refuses to sleep with me, I get really irate because she's mine already. I've been there. I've marked my territory. So a lot of it sometimes has to do with this idea of marking territory. It has to do with ownership. And the best thing you can do for yourself in such a situation is to exit it with a clean slate. Separate yourself from the person. If you know you're susceptible to his charm, just do not see him. Cut it off. Move in with a friend. Move somewhere. Do something that clearly sets the boundary. Block his number. Can just be done. Because this man is never going to give you what you need. He is never going to show up for you in the way that you deserve for a man to show up for you. What he is going to do is waste your years, waste your time, rob you of your self-respect, rob you of your self-esteem. And the best thing you can do is look at his actions so far. Look at how long you have been trying and recognize and realize and accept that this man does not want to be in a relationship with you. He wants to own you. But I want you to know, Angel, that there's a man out there who wants to be in a relationship. A man who wants to give as much as he takes. A man that wants to honor you. A man that wants to love you. A man that wants to put you first. And a man who's not interested in ownership. I really hope this video has helped somebody out there. And I am hoping that you will join me on the Soulmate Attraction System course. I'll leave details in the description link. You can join at any time, take it at your own pace, and begin to do the work within that allows you to start to make the right decisions, know yourself better, and win in the game of love. I'll speak to you soon. Take care of you. Bye-bye now.